Hello everybody and welcome back to some more daily races on the channel. It's once more been a bit of a while since I've last uploaded. That's because I have been sick and I did not have a voice, so I obviously could not upload. But today we have probably the funniest daily race I've ever done in this Samba bus, which is just straight up nightmare fuel. This thing straight out of a horror movie, this livery. But nonetheless, we are underway here at Alsace Raceway. The test course with the very steep uphill, and this is probably the slowest getaway I've ever had in a daily race, and somehow I'm still gaining places. After that, we're in P5 here, getting pushed over onto the curb, and on the outside of this green Samba bus we're not going to get that, and we're going to have to slot in behind here. This race is all about carrying your momentum, getting to a high speed and staying at a high speed, doing very precise steering movements to keep that speed up. And this corner is probably the worst experience I've had in GT7. The car, well actually it's not a car, it's a bus, which just grinds to a halt at the top of the hill, and it slowly gets going again. We're in P5, it's a good start, we've gained a place, heading into the penultimate corner here. We're getting a bit of slipstream for the bus ahead, down the inside, double move into the penultimate corner, bit of an argy-bargy one, bit of a Max Verstappen maneuver there, but we are up into P3, and we can set our sights to the two buses ahead. One of them looks to be a SpongeBob bus, but on lap 3, the SpongeBob bus does go down the inside of what looks to be a South Park bus, and makes the move. But that South Park bus just has a bit more momentum, managed to carry more speed through that corner, didn't make as tight of a turning as the SpongeBob bus, and gets back ahead into P1 as we head onto the penultimate lap, as we get past the SpongeBob bus on his inside, and now we just have to kind of settle in behind the South Park bus. Oh no, we're going for the move. We are actually going for the move here around the outside. That's not going to work out. So now we really have to just settle back to the inside so we have some sort of chance of getting the win here today, and we are a lot faster. That slipstream really helping us out here. We pull off to the left hand side as the SpongeBob bus does the same. It's almost 3 wide here, heading into this B-Tech R Rouge Radion complex. That's a fantastic livery on that bus on my right hand side, but I have the outside, so theoretically I should have the advantage here as we head up the B-Tech R Rouge, and we're pushed off the track a bit wide. We bump to the back of that bus, and that's going to cost us a lot in momentum as he just pulls off into the horizon. As around the outside comes this green bus, and we manage to keep him at bay, but I think first place is no longer within our reach in this race. Looking at the mirror behind, the Portuguese guy gets a bit of a better exit as he's going to go down our inside into B-Tech Rouge on the final lap. There's a crash, and that has just completely killed all the momentum, and that is how costly it can be, as I don't know what the Portuguese dude was trying to do. But we end up finishing in P5, as that is just straight up nightmare fuel, that livery. But I was determined for a win at this point, so I went again. This time qualified in P2, and we're underway here. We get a much better start than the German in that red and black Samba bus. We're almost alongside him before the first real corner in this race, but he's just kind of squeezing us to the right hand side. We're trying to keep the nose in there, hoping that he would not do that if we have the nose there, but he does it anyway, and that allows the Belgian behind to get a bit closer to us, but he is nowhere near and close enough to make a move, and he just settles in to single file as everyone else does as well. No point in really going side by side. You're not going to make the move around the outside in this corner. In buses that have this little power in them, you're just going to lose all momentum, and the inside line is just so overpowered. On the second lap here, we're going to send the dummy on the leader here. He covers off the inside. We go to the left. He tries to push us a bit wide on the left to hopefully capitalize his inside line. That we won't let that bother us though. We're going to stick it around the outside, which is going to turn to the inside for the next corner. Can't quite get him there, and that's going to cost a lot at the end of the straight. We are 1.3 seconds down, but over the course of this race we start to reel in that gap, and we are getting closer and closer, heading onto the 4th lap of the race, and heading back into B-Tech Rouge on the 4th lap. We're already looking to size up a move, and we tried to go for a bit of a switchback here on the outside, trying to cut back to the inside if possible, but again that would be a way too radical move of the steering wheel, and I would just lose all my momentum. The bus would start to body roll, and I would be a goner. But what we've done is we've got a much better exit than the leader up ahead. And we're gonna have a little look around the inside. He tries to cover it off, can't cover it all off, and it just gives us the inside line here. We managed to take the lead off the race, but by doing that, we allowed him to get more momentum. And as always, more momentum is key in this, and I just cannot cover him off on the inside, so I have to just let him go. And he now leads on the final lap of the race, so we're gonna have to try something absolutely crazy if we're still going to win this race. Maybe into beat Rouge. Having a little sniff at it here on the slipstream, we have quite a big pace differential heading here. We're gonna go on the left, trying to cut back, switch back again. There we go, we're now on the right, hoping to get on the left. On the exit, he goes quite high on the curb, compromising his exit, and that is what he has done. Yes, exactly. He has a very slow exit out that corner using his indicators for some reason unknown to me. And now it's really now or never, what I thought here. So I saw what Max Verstappen did in 2021 Abu Dhabi, and I thought I'm going to try the same. Whoops, that was not a part of it, but he just broke very early there, and then we just argy-bargy our way through. Not my cleanest move, not very proud of that, but it got us a win, so I am happy. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this as much as I did racing it, yep, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you later, guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.